Welcome back to Virgabali Gaming. Today, we're taking a look at one of the most anticipated Pokémon spin-offs in recent years, Pokémon Champions. After spending some time with the game, I'd like to share my thoughts as someone who has been playing Pokémon since the days of Pokémon Red and Blue. Let's start with the visuals. Graphically, Pokémon Champions looks fantastic. The art style is colorful, clean, and modern, while still keeping the classic Pokémon charm. It's also well optimized, running smoothly on today's smartphones without demanding high-end hardware. I would even say that in some ways, the presentation feels more polished than some of the recent mainline Pokémon games on Nintendo consoles. But here's the real question. Are good graphics alone enough to keep players coming back? For me, the answer is not quite. The biggest difference lies in the gameplay. Pokémon Champions focuses entirely on competitive battles. It combines strategy, team building, and mechanics that may remind players of MOBA games. Every battle is designed to be balanced, meaning your decisions matter more than simply having stronger Pokémon. Personally, I couldn't really get into it. After only a few matches, I found myself losing the motivation to continue playing. Why? Because this isn't the Pokémon experience that made me fall in love with the franchise. Traditional Pokémon games are relaxing adventure RPGs. You explore a huge world, discover unique creatures, catch them, train them, and slowly build a team that grows stronger alongside you. There's a genuine sense of progression. Your Pokémon become stronger because of the time and effort you invest in them. Pokémon Champions takes the opposite approach. Instead of raising your Pokémon over time, every battle starts on relatively equal footing. Winning depends far more on strategy than long-term progression. That means you need to understand Pokémon types, elemental matchups, abilities, and team composition. Veteran players will probably feel right at home, but for newcomers, learning every type interaction can take quite a while. There's one more factor that can influence every match: luck. Even if two players have the same level of skill, the outcome can sometimes depend on team matchups. You might face an opponent whose Pokémon are naturally weak against yours, or you could be the one at a disadvantage. Of course, highly skilled players can still overcome difficult matchups, but when both players are equally experienced, team composition and a little bit of luck can make all the difference. So, does that make Pokémon Champions a bad game? Absolutely not. If you enjoy competitive strategy games, ranked battles, and carefully planning every move, Pokémon Champions has a lot to offer. Its pace is slower and more tactical than action fighting games like Tekken or Street Fighter, making every decision feel meaningful. However, if you're like me, someone who loves Pokémon for its adventure, exploration, collecting, breeding, and raising a team from the very beginning, this game probably won't replace the traditional Pokémon experience. In the end, Pokémon Champions is a polished, competitive spin-off, but it's clearly designed for a different audience. So, what do you think? Have you tried Pokémon Champions yet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to Virgabali Gaming, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future gaming reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.